Hey guys, what's up? It's Pseudo Pluto here, and I'm basically making this two-part video as a sort of a guide that I wish that I had when I started my internships and I started making money. And this is just a general guide of how to put that money to work from your internship. And we're going to be calling this investing. Um, now, when you say investing, you usually think of you put it into like stocks or like bonds or mutual funds or whatever. But I'm going to take a very general approach with investing, and I'm basically going to say we're going to use the money that we get from our internship to kind of make life better, um, whether that be more money or just making life easier, whether it's for our health. And so, if you want the more like traditional like money specific type stuff, I'll cover that in the second video. But this first part is going to be some things you might not have thought of until you kind of have the money to spend on these things. Um, and so that covers this bit right here. All these notes will be online as well. It'll be in the video description if I make Reddit posts. Let's say for like my school subreddit or like for um, like the CS major subreddit, or whatever. These video notes will be on GitHub and in the description of this video. Um, so if you don't like me talking, you can read along or whatever. But yeah, I would say the first major investment of your money that could go to good use is basically spending it on being social and having good experiences. If you're like me, your job in high school really didn't like pay enough to really have that much fun. Um, so if you have an internship and you're probably making good money, you can really start spending things on your own. And this is an investment because you're gaining life experiences, you're learning how to be social, and especially if you socialize with your coworkers, you're basically building out your network. And network is kind of a cheesy term, but it basically just means like friends that can vouch for you, and when you're looking for a new job, or like when you graduate and looking for like a reference for your first like full-time job, these will be the guys who help you out. So definitely spending the money to go out and like get drinks with your coworkers, after a hard day at work, or having dinner and like concerts and stuff with your friends, um, just having the money to get closer to people. At least during my time in college, a lot of the stuff I did for fun was very very cheap. It was either like free events through the university, like parties that people held in their apartments, like just watching like TV and stuff. Now that you have your internship money, you can spend it on going out and um, getting dinner, getting drinks, going to concerts and stuff, and it's really just a way to bond. Um, and I don't know, maybe if you had like parents, helping you with the fun stuff in college, you already did all that stuff, but I don't know. I feel like most parents wouldn't really pay for like trips and stuff, which is another way that you can use your internship money to kind of get life experience. Trips abroad, trips like within the states, but you're going skiing in the winter or you're going on like a road trip, and you need to pay for gas and hotels and stuff. So having money really unlocks you to kind of really unlocks these experiences for you where you can do cool stuff. And yeah, as I was saying, you might not think of an investment because you're having fun, but like you're learning social skills, you're making friends, strengthening friendships, and it's good for your mental health. Which, if you're a CS major like me, life's pretty hard. You need to let off some steam. Uh, yeah. Another way to invest your money is just in your general health. If you have issues, getting the support might have been too expensive for you. Before you had this internship, but now you have the money, and it's probably like one of the best, like ROI, like return on investments you can make, just getting your mental health sorted. If you have issues talking to somebody, and who knows, like their therapy might not be like covered by your health insurance, but now you can actually go to someone consistently and not worry about the cost. Um, you don't have to worry about going to your parents and asking for money for that stuff because maybe they have like stigma against it, but now you can pay for it. So really, once you do like your first internship, there's no real excuse for not getting help, and not getting the support that you need. Uh, and for mental health, it doesn't have to be like just like therapy and like kind of serious stuff like that. Um, just your everyday, right? Your internship, right? The commute is probably more like draining than like the actual work. At least it was for, my first internship. So making your commute as nice as possible, that takes money. Whether it's like living closer, like geographically, just like choosing where you live, your apartment, or uh, deciding to, take a car if it's really long by like bus or whatever, um, to your workplace. And then, yeah, just like where you live, right? Making it nice, you have money and you're probably living in like an off-campus place now. You can spend money decorating your place. Go to AliExpress, get some cheap posters. Get a nice bed. Some other investments. Sorting out your diet. You know, it's kind of weird that healthier foods are a bit more expensive. So, instead of getting like just like weird stuff from like Stop and Shop, maybe now you can, go to Trader Joe's and get like the next level in terms of, like healthy food or whatever. Learning how to cook, getting, if you're living in an off-campus place, right, getting all the kitchen equipment you need to kind of, enjoy cooking. If you're using like a cheap like dollar store cutting board and like a knife that's not even sharp, you're not going to enjoy cooking. You're not going to cook yourself. And cooking for yourself is a really good way to improve your health because what you're putting in your body basically, and it's way easier to control things like salt and sugar and fat. Another good investment is, you have a body, you have it for the rest of your life, you should spend some money and taking care of it. And, whether it's like getting an active hobby, which also helps what I said earlier, right, with like making friends and stuff, getting a membership for like a bouldering gym or for like a like boxing gym, or if you don't like the Marina gym in Northeastern because it's always crowded and like you're not going to work out there because it might be far from your off-campus place, and you don't want to make that hike to only have like like a crowded gym that's just a pain to go to. You want to make working out as easy as possible. So spending money on a gym membership, it's not a bad investment if it means that you'll work out more. Buying home workout equipment for the days where it's snowy and you don't want to go anywhere. You just want to like stay inside, like getting like a pull-up bar or something. And yeah, I think the last one that people really don't think about when putting their internship money to use is side hustles. Now this is kind of like a cringy way of putting it, but it's basically, finding a way to like, I don't know, monetize some of your hobbies or whatever. And I know that's kind of weird, hobbies should be separate, but not all of them have to be separate from, making money. And really, I'm not going to go into this one too much, but it's just, think about it, right? If you want to make it like a really good like Instagram account or like TikTok account, right? You can use that internship money to like, buy a nice camera, buy a nice laptop, buy some software. If you're coding, right, and you're writing your own like app or whatever, paying for the Apple developer fees or, getting like AWS credits for your server. If you're doing YouTube like I am right now, getting like a microphone, some software, it's weird to think about it as investments, but now that you have an internship and now you have money that you're responsible for, these are some things that you might not think about in terms of how can I actually start using this money. So yeah, hopefully you got some ideas from this. Hopefully you thought of something new. In the next video, we'll actually talk about money. Money is what should come after all this stuff, right? There's always a balance between, saving money and, kind of like building up your wealth and then actually like living life in the moment. And you always want to balance the two. Going one way or the other to either extreme, is not healthy either way. And so if you're making good money with your internship, you're probably leaning more towards the building wealth side of things. So this is kind of a reminder that you kind of want to, live life well. So if you're already doing all this stuff, I'm sorry, but I felt like the target for this video, right, could really use some of these tips, right? CS majors are known for not being social, not spending money on good food or, like getting like nice haircuts and stuff, right? And this is kind of a way to remind you that, hey, it might be worth it now that you have your own money to kind of spend it on these things. But yeah, next video will be investing and money stuff. So look out for that. But yeah, see you guys later. See you in the next video.